So we're back again with another OnlyUseMeBlade video. It's a pretty interesting concept. After he got kicked out of the RV that I covered in the previous video about him, he's been bouncing around different locations, and most recently he has stayed at this house. I don't know whose house this is. We'll get into the characters as the video sort of goes on, but it's sort of a new streamer house in a sense. I don't think they're staying there long term, but there's 5 different streamers in there. They're acting a fool. Blade is creeping on, I think, the host's daughter, who is underage, so that's pretty cool. Big ups to you, OnlyUseMeBlade. Never change, he never has, and he never will. But the stream essentially covers a night of drinking with Blade. No Becky. And that's the surprising part about Blade recently, is that Beck hasn't been deleting any of the VODs, which is odd, especially this one, because he is very obviously being flirtatious with the host and making innuendos about her daughters. So that's not very cool. That's not very cash money. Either way, let's see how Blade navigates the night, because I'm sure he's going to do it with the prowess of a ballerina.
Hello? Hey. I don't know if I had downloaded. Why? Download it. Well, then download it, baby. Alright, give me a 5-star, baby. Baby. I got hanging up my girlfriend. It's over. It's over.
So we're already off to a hot start. Beck's calling, probably trying to get Netflix downloaded on their TV at home so that her and some young 20-year-old buck can get it on while Blade's away. You know, that's the irony of this whole situation, is that everybody's like, I still don't know why Beck isn't along on this trip. I mean, I can sort of get it. She'd have to stay with Blade and Bjorn for like a month while they just get hammered every single day. And she, in air quotes, has to take care of her children, because we all know that she doesn't do that. Either way, probably trying to get Netflix set up, calls Blade. As soon as Blade gives her the info, beep, that's done. She's done with him. But she's going to be a reoccurring character throughout this stream, so.
Well, let's use the shot glass. Oh my god! Chicken, give me my shot glass! Oh, never mind. Go back to sleep, chicken. I love you, chicken.
I'll be back.
Okay, I love you.
Nope.
Help!
So, we've already been introduced to one other character that's here, and he's been in a couple of the streams previous to them going to this house, but it's Chicken Andy. If you don't remember Chicken Andy, he's essentially the guy that cucked Blade a year or 2 ago. I don't remember the exact timeline, but essentially they were on some like RV trip. Chicken Andy shows up, him and Beck end up doing the hoochie, and Blade just completely ignores the entire situation and just moves on, which here shows how apathetic he is towards their entire relationship, and or understanding that he has no other future with any other prospects, unless by force, as we've come to understand. So it's gonna get messy from here on out. I don't think I'm gonna clip the part, but essentially him and Chicken Andy eventually talk about Beck, and Chicken Andy claims that it was all a prank. It was a prank, bro. It was a prank. They were essentially just doing it to get back at Blade for Blade hitting on Chicken Andy's girlfriend or something. I don't know, the whole scenario doesn't make any sense. Either way, but you know, everyone sucks here.
Yeah, dude, I don't want any misinformation about you, chicken.
Lit, how do you say I'm fucking hooking up all the Wi-Fi when I gave you the Wi-Fi password and then you killed my stream so you would have a perfect stream? How can you say I'm hogging up the Wi-Fi when I literally gave you the Wi-Fi password and did it all for you and put you on the 5G while I was on the 2G?
I think you're mistaken.
It's okay. I don't mind being on your stream. It doesn't
Well,
bother
then
me.
take a shot, dude.
I'm not taking your shot.
Well, can I take a shot, dude?
Take a shot.
That look in Blade's eyes of just pure contempt for Chicken Andy as he's telling him that, you know, actually, Blade's the one that's stealing the internet from Chicken Andy's stream. They sort of have this spat throughout this entire stream where Chicken Andy will say one thing about how Blade's stream sucks, and Blade will snap back at him, and just they're trashing each other just ever so subtly. But I don't know, who really cares? This whole thing is odd because it's like, why would I want to see 5 different perspectives of the exact same event going on? I don't know, dude. Either way, I mean, like, Blade's streams are 95% filler with 5% of action. That's what my videos cover. You know, I have to watch 3.5 hours of a Blade stream where there's probably 5 minutes worth of clips I can cut up that I think are actually interesting enough to talk about. So, either way, let's get back to drinking dudes.
Be sure.
Sorry, chat. I must go. King Blade is bleeding me out. I'm about
I
to
want to
be
hang out with you because you seem
homeless
awesome.
in America.
Chicken seems mean. Chicken's a meanie.
I have to go because Blade told me. Blade told me I need to leave. I must leave now. Thank you, Blade. You are my favorite streamer.
You're welcome.
So yes, here's another character that does appear. Bjorn does show up eventually. I don't know who this guy who's in the background right now is. I don't think he really says anything throughout this entire stream. I don't know who he is. But Chicken Andy's impression of Bjorn is pretty solid. You know, in a weird way, Bjorn is this like weird accumulation of sympathy, but also just a pathetic person. It's really hard to explain, but the way that Chicken Andy can impersonate his voice is pretty spot on.
Beck is so sweet.
Beck's the best.
She really is.
She's the best.
I wish she was here.
Me too. Over you. Just kidding. That was a joke. 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 That was a joke.
You should feel that way though.
I love Beck.
I know you do.
Blade,
Beck is good for
where's my
playing.
glass? Oh,
Hey, how
look,
are
here
you?
it is. I got it. Oh,
Good, how are
score
you?
Chat. Score chat. We
We didn't
here.
mean to bother you. It
We
was
actually
Wade's
did,
idea
yeah.
to call you.
So, this is a reoccurring theme. Chicken Andy keeps this bit of Bjorn way too long throughout this video. The first couple times that he's impersonating it is pretty funny. Either way, we're introduced to a new character. I don't know her name. I think she's the host of this house, but on one hand, she looks like that one blonde chick from The Witcher 3, and on another hand, she looks like a ghoul from Fallout. So it's kind of hard to be able to really dictate exactly how I'm supposed to interpret her. But she has $2, I think. You know, Blade is going to be very respectful towards them. Either way, Blade, as you'll see throughout this video, progressively gets more and more drunk. And what happens when Blade gets more and more drunk? He gets more and more touchy. He gets much more harassy, if that's even a word. He's not going to be very subtle with his movement towards this lady.
Take a shot. You are 20 shots for your viewers.
Do you want to take the shot right now, though?
Take a shot. No. Shut up. We are literally streaming right now.
Your breath smells like catnip.
Take a shot, Blade. You are 20 shots. Becky, please tell Blade to take a shot.
So we all know Blade just scams shots 24/7. He missed out on like 30 shots during this stream. The dude is just like trying to hit on this chick that's there the entire time, and is just completely neglecting his shots. He's also very pushy about her. You know, she wants to drink like beers the entire time. He's very pushy about being like, oh, take this like quadruple shot. And it's like, you know, this chick is like 130 pounds. She's gonna get absolutely annihilated. And that's what Blade wants, obviously. He wants to have that power. But, you know, either way, scammer. Scam alert.
Seriously, dude. Tell him. I wish your daughter was a hotter.
So that's the first comment that we get. I wish your daughter was hotter. You know, it just like, it can't even be used in the comedic sense, because like, and this is all anecdotal. I don't know how old her daughters are because it's not explicitly said throughout the stream. The comments of the stream are saying that she's like 15, or at least one of her daughters is like 15. I don't know. She has like an 18-year-old daughter. Either way, Blade's what, like 36, 35, something like that. So like, it's just gross. It's not funny. And you saying it to their mother is equally worse. You know, it's not intriguing, especially like Blade constantly, you know, they were just saying, oh, I love Beck so much, Beck is so great. It's like, no, you don't care about Beck. You're speaking with your rotten pecker that's about to fall off. You know, it's just like, it's gross, dude.
Sorry, Beck.
That's okay. He keeps asking about your daughters. I'll have chicken fly me out instead. Bye.
Wow.
So, Beck, surprisingly, drops the mic. So they're essentially talking about flying Beck out, which is obviously, this is like a drunken stupor thing that you would say with your buddies. Oh yeah, let's get my friend from Germany to fly out here so that we can hang out. One of those type of shenanigans. Either way, Beck drops the mic. Hey, you keep talking about her daughter, I'm gonna have Chicken Andy fly me out. Which I think just sort of, it confirms the insecurity that Blade has about this whole situation, because she wouldn't be using it as a tactic to attack him, or at least prod him, if it wasn't something that he's still hypersensitive about. So, for once, Beck the pillhead, is actually contributing something worthwhile to the stream.
Everyone knows that.
Do you squirt? It's natural. I'll squirt. Ew. What the? Is that mean to me to say?
No. It's just, I don't squirt.
Dude, he has no filter. They literally just hung up on Beck, and he's over here saying, hey, you making the gush between the mountains, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, I don't know. It's degenerate behavior that I can appreciate. I can revel in a little bit, but at the same time, it's like, if you take one step back and analyze the situation, it's just messed up, and it's gross. But at this point, I think I'm just leaning towards allowing Blade to just fall off the pier into the ocean. You know, why try and hold him back? He's proven to be not worth our time to try and save. He's just here for our entertainment. Just let him jump.
Hey, did you hear her daughter got big tits?
She's...
E?
No. I don't want to talk about my daughter. I don't want to talk about her.
Deal. I'm in your house. Let's figure it out. Hey.
You see how excited he gets thinking about a 15-year-old's big old boobies? Isn't that cool? Isn't this awesome? I mean, the very first video I made on my channel about Blade was about how he was an abuser and he's still being allowed to be on the platform. And the crazy thing is, like, YouTube bans people for the like most trivial things, and it's like, how is this guy still existing on here? You know, he had basically purged his entire backlog, but like, he's still here, and now he's getting more comfortable to leave his VODs up again. So it's like, what does it take to kick somebody off of the platform? You know, I'm sure that there are trolls reporting him. Trolls report people all the time. Do they just not care? Is he just on some trash heap that they're like, it's not even worth our time anymore? I don't know, dude.
You been drinking, boy?
Go with it.
Boy. You been drinking?
Oh shit.
Come here. You're my boy. Sit down with my stream. Sit on my stream. Oh shit. Okay. Alright.
So Bjorn finally shows up. He has this like, you know those commercials that they used to have of those like military grade flashlights that could shine up to 40 miles away? He has one of those. The picture of him shining it into Blade's face is kind of funny. Either way, Bjorn's saggy tits are now out. That's awesome. Very, very appreciative for that. And then there's this other guy in the background named Stony. I haven't heard of this guy before. Apparently, he had shown up in some RV streams in the past. Blade has beef with him because apparently he threw up on him at some point. I don't know. He has other beef because apparently Stoney was a mod or something and then allowed other people to like get modded or get controls or something and just like wreak havoc to Blade's stream. I don't know. The whole drama is kind of useless. I'm just here to watch people drink.
You would have been way higher, like in 95.
I was. I was.
Can I take care of your daughter?
Wait, what?
Can I take care of your daughter?
You have a gorgeous girlfriend.
I know.
Oh my god, dude. What can I even say anymore to this? First off, the comment of, you would have been way hotter back in 1995. Ouch. That's an ouch for me, dog. Especially to a woman. You can't be saying stuff like that. You can't be saying that you would have been hotter, what, like almost 30 years ago? Yeah, no doy. I mean, I don't know how old she is. I'm sure 30 years ago she probably would have been like 10, maybe. I don't know. Either way, then he moves on and says, I want to hang out with your daughter. And you can see the face. I mean, look at the face of Chicken Andy. These dudes all know that what is going on is wrong. Nobody will step in, obviously, because they're all scumbags. Either way, just like, it's gross, it's revolting, it's insulting, it's sick, it's piss.
Come here, baby.
Don't do that, Blade. No, hold on. Oh, wait. Let me ask.
Yeah.
You have a girlfriend, Blade.
No.
You have a girlfriend, dude.
Yeah, no, do a girlfriend.
It's kind of shocking that Chicken Andy becomes the voice of reason throughout this entire stream. He's the one that's constantly trying to slow down Blade's advances, and this in particular. I mean, he does this with Beck all the time, and it's quite obvious that he's just like a sexual deviant who can't control himself. But, I mean, to each their own. Chicken Andy, hey man, if you just let him go, then you'll get Beck for free. Sounds like a pretty sweet deal for you.
Okay, that was a real dono. Keep.
Whoa.
Yeah, maybe don't do that, but
Sexual intentions.
that was a real dono.
Maybe don't do that. Maybe don't. I mean, this chick seems like she's nice. She's been pretty understanding the entire time. She sort of gives off the vibe, not that this would ever happen to me, per se, but it's one of those times that, like, you're talking to a chick who you think is interested in you, but then when you self-reflect, you realize the entire conversation, she's sort of steering it away from being anything intimate or physical or anything like that. Now, Blade's alcoholism and his abusive nature is taking over, slapping her, doing things he would do to Beck. Not very cool dude. Chicken Andy, who would have thought? The real savior of the stream.
Please, can you guys help him?
Hold your head.
Wait.
Be behind.
Yeah. Help Blade.
Oh, you're
Anonymous at $3 cracker back. Blade cracker back. Blade cracker back. Blade.
Oh shit, he's got it, dude. No. Oh.
But Blade's going to bed. There's a stream that follows up right after this where he's literally asleep for like 6 hours, and they just bring a speaker in that just plays TTS the entire time. He's just sleeping. He's just snoozing away. He doesn't even really react to anything. But that's where we're going to have to end it off. We're going to end it off with our sweet prince slumbering away in his bed as streamers come in to film him and prank him. Who knows, maybe we'll get another Pepe experience out of it. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this shorter type of video on Blade. He hasn't been doing too many outlandish things, but I still want to keep up with him. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.
I don't hear him snoring as much anymore.
Yeah, probably because he was on his back.
I don't want his head to get cold.